Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a good day so far, and welcome to this new video on the markets. We're going to do a full update on what to expect over the course of today. Obviously, we have quite a lot to talk about. It's a pretty big day. In a couple of hours, we will have the some sort of investment announcement by Trump, so that's still coming. Outside of that, the US market just opened 11 minutes ago, and obviously Bitcoin and a lot of altcoins as well, after the bullish momentum yesterday, are testing crucial support levels. So just wanted to give you my thoughts on the current situation, what to expect. Can we actually expect some sort of a bullish continuation, or was this the move? And will we fill the entire CME gap, which would mean a drop into 85,000, and will we continue to be bearish like we were last week? And in general, that's a very difficult question. I mean, obviously, and I've said this for the last week or so, it does depend a lot on the continuation of the, well, basically the development of all these geopolitical tensions, right? So then we're not only talking about tariffs, we're also talking about peace, etc. So it will depend on that. And headline news, I mean, I don't think there's anything I need to report on right now, but headline news will matter. And then, so it's dependent on that. And then outside of that, I mean, at this point of time, Bitcoin is still bullish. We're still holding the reclaim, because the most important level that we needed to reclaim above is this level between 92,500 and ultimately all the way down to 90,000. We're still holding that breakout, right? And even though, I mean, at this point of time, obviously we're gaining, or at least we're seeing quite a lot of bearish pressure here. But it's the start of the US session, right? It's very often, or at least it happens quite often, that the start of the US session is quite bearish, and that afterwards we actually see some very strong recovery. And that's also very dependent on the fundamentals. Now, what I said this morning for Bitcoin, given all the factors and all the fundamentals around the markets, is that I expected some sort of a liquidation spike down. I did not expect us to fill the entire CME gap, but a liquidation spike down, followed by a recovery and some more bullish momentum, let's say into 97, 98,000. Do I still expect that? At this point of time, I would say the answer is yes. And obviously, and again, and I'm going to repeat myself there, that is still very dependent still on those fundamentals. But what we see right now is that the dollar strength index, actually after the US opening, but over the course of today as well, has been quite bearish. Outside of that, the stock market opens red right here, but that is because futures were trading higher. So you could also say that that's filling the gap it made with the bullish opening for futures. Since the futures opening yesterday evening or this morning, depending on your time zone. So I would say the fundamentals are actually still quite good. There still is some hype in the air for the investment updates later today from Trump, but also the crypto summit in the White House the 7th of March. So fundamentally, I would expect some bullish momentum from that as well. Now, the one thing that worries me is that the Coinbase Bitcoin price is at a discount again. Yesterday it was in a premium for a very short period of time, and today it's not as high as it was last week. And you can see just before the US session opening, it also was at a premium again. But ultimately, that being at a discount is not great. So not all the fundamentals are bullish, but most of the fundamentals are. And then outside of that, I think technically getting a breakout like this is also still bullish until proven otherwise. All right, and proven otherwise right now would be a break below that level at 89,000. All right, so unless that has broken, or unless the fundamentals change, all right, because like I said, the fundamentals look quite good as of right now. I will still say that it's most likely we'll get a liquidity spike down, so short-term bearish, but that we will bounce back and get some more bullish momentum. Now, obviously, I'll keep you updated on this, all right? And like I said, I mean, if anything big happens fundamentally, if any big news comes out, I'll let you know. I'll also keep you updated on the investment update later today, so that's definitely something you should also keep an eye on. But for now, that's still my most likely scenario. And then outside of that, like I said, what happens very often as well is that the beginning of the US session actually gets reversed. So that's another thing that could actually influence the price right here. So far, we've just seen a lot of shorts, a lot of longs being closed. But the CVD right here and the open interest is almost back down to the same levels as it was yesterday before the news. while the price is significantly higher. So that's pretty good as well. But like I said, times are quite difficult and prices are difficult to predict, but this would be the most likely scenario for now. I'll keep you updated on that. Talking about altcoins, first of all, XRP. XRP has been relatively steady right here. You can see we broke back below 2.7. What I said this morning about XRP is still the truth. All right, it's stable. I think the bottom has been formed right here at $2. I think we are still on the higher time frames in a very strong consolidation right here, so that's great to be in. But if we want a bullish continuation, if we want to rally again, we need either positive news about the strategic reserve again, or we need some positive news regarding the Ripple SEC case. Talking about other altcoins right now, most of the altcoins are just following Bitcoin. All right, so if you want to know the projection and the prediction from me for most of the altcoins, it would be the same for Bitcoin. There are some coins that are showing some strength. I still think Hedera is quite strong, for example. Definitely want to keep on your watch list. Litecoin, same thing. I think Trump's meme coin, Trump, is actually still looking quite good at these levels around $15. Sol Layer, or just Layer, is quite strong. So I'm just going to name these altcoins, but trust me, you want to have these on your watch list. Solana and if I had to choose between Solana and Cardano, I would pick Cardano. I think under the current circumstances and the current scrutiny that Solana is under, Cardano is the better option, but I would not buy that right now. And that's about it, I would say. The Bitcoin derivatives, so Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, are also quite strong. But outside of that, I think I've named all the altcoins that you should keep an eye on. All right, so keep an eye on those. I will try to keep you updated on those as well. And lastly, this is still what I expect from Bitcoin. So those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you all in my next videos. And bye.